Alright, back in Bruma, our first trip into the Mages Guild. Go see if there's anything interesting laying about that people don't want quite as badly as we do. Yeah. I'll be taking all the things here. Actually, if I just wanted to just get ridiculous about it, I would clean these bookshelves of every single book and carry them back down to Ongar. I don't think I'll go quite that overboard, but actually I might take a few. There's a good lesson on money per weight. Just because something's worth 100 gold doesn't really mean a whole lot if it weighs a ton. Like, for example, you can have a potion that's worth 150 gold, and you can have a claymore or a battle axe or a warhammer or something that's worth the same amount but weighs literally like 20 or 30, maybe 40 pounds or something, right? Whereas that potion only weighs half a pound. So weight, honestly, I take weight into factor more so than value. Kind of keep in mind more or less about how much room I have in my backpack, so to speak. How much stuff I can stuff in there. Like here, I can just make a trip from here to Ongar, so I could probably just load up. I don't know if I can carry the entire Mages Guild back to the tavern, but probably pretty close. Also, I remember coming in here for the first time and just reading through books. Geez, I've forgotten more than I remember of all the stuff in there, but there's stories and there's fables, and
what
man,
is
it's
now?
Amazing.
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. The guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join? Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, Associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar. Awesome. There's a story in each guild. Here it's that Jean, she's not concerned with magic. She's concerned with status. Having a place. Being counted amongst her peers. Whether she's actually one of them or not is irrelevant. Just being counted among them, that's all she's really concerned with. That's funny. Alright, so I already know I'm going to need this, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Actually, that book is worth something in it. I'll take that too. What else you got? Oh, yeah. That's worth a bit.
thinking there's a... yeah, there is. There's a silver dagger. Nice. It's lightweight. It does as much damage as my Warhammer for the time being. I don't remember if it does bonus damage to undead. Seems like it might. Wait a minute. Now, I don't think it does bonus damage to undead. I think you're able to do damage to, like, ghosts and stuff, though. Enemies that would normally be immune to physical damage. I think that's the case. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Regardless, it does a decent amount of damage. Swings much faster, obviously, than a Warhammer does for the time being. And it's something to train with. Better than anything else. Now, I cannot claim to have found even half of these items, but from what I understand, these are in the world right here. Ice Blade of the Monarch, Ring of Surroundings, the Mentor's Ring, Boots of the Apostle, Vampiric Ring. I don't think I've ever seen that. Eladon, whatever. Sword, Staff of Hasadoki, maybe? Dragonbone Mail, I believe I know what that is. Gold Brand, I think I've seen that. Now, Fang of... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. We know what the Umbra Sword is. Helm of Orn, Bear Claw, I think I've seen that too. In fact, I think that comes along with the Fighters Guild, actually. Daedric Crescent Blade. Never seen that. Now, if it's a unique weapon, might be worth actually looking at, right? At least I don't think I know what that is. I missed a bunch of spells on Jean's desk, too.
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. What was it called again? Something root? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. I'm afraid unusual plants are not my area of expertise. I think I'll have to refer you to Sindarian. He's a fantastic alchemist in Skingrad who specializes in this sort of thing. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Valinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Well, now we know who we're going to need to talk to. Well, she's got good stuff. Seeing if there's anything for cure disease. I have to remember where to find those. Exactly which particular
what can I interest you in?
Things do that. I don't really remember. If I remember right, there's a particular plant or flower which, taken by itself, will actually cure a disease. You don't even have to make the potion from it or something. Of course, you can go ahead and make the potion. Work towards your alchemy. Summon Scamp. Well, Soul Trap, I can definitely use that. I'm going to need that. I don't just have money to really throw around right now. I'm going to need that too, drain health.
Another satisfied customer. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much.
Yeah, they don't like magic, period.
Farewell.
We learned that in Skyrim. There's a lot of pointings towards Skyrim here in Oblivion. A lot of things go through Bruma. There are major story points that take place in and around and through Bruma. Your first fence is here. There's a major Dark Brotherhood thing here. Major main storyline thing here. Probably the main one, you know, and different stuff, so. Yeah, Bruma is actually really important. Like I say, I think they were, you know, in hindsight, it's easy to see that they were pointing towards Skyrim as the next place for the next Elder Scrolls, which nobody knew at the time, of course. Using that same train of thought led me to believe that they were going to make the next Elder Scrolls in either Elsewhere or Hammerfell. Or maybe include them both or something. Who knows? But I'm thinking one of those two locations. There was a lot of dialogue and stuff with the Khajiit, and the Khajiits were a, I guess you could say, behind the scenes major presence in the game. You know, the Khajiit caravans and just them being an issue, period, as them either being welcome or not in the cities and so on and so forth. And stopping to talk to them going in at length to describe their homeland and just kind of subtly pointing in that direction. But the same could be said for the Red Guards also. And then the whole, you know, the presence of them in Whiterun and all that, looking for that one girl who they were after and stuff. And that, you know, how people consider them with their curved swords, right, as not being very trusted either.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Well, I guess I found Jaskar. I can't do anything about that right now, though.
Volinara, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all. Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell backfired. That's probably it.
Uh-huh.
With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Oh, take your time.
All right. Geez, what is... He's already... 67 isn't that low.
I'll take that. I won't... Well, I salute you. Don't talk such... Sorry. I see. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Bring me Jean's manual of spellcraft, and then we'll talk about helping you find Jaskar. Let me know when you're done with that little task. Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Yeah, the option's not there.
With all due respect, she...
Yeah. Maybe sleep till the morning. I think that's it. Go ahead and get some rest anyway, right? Well, that's not creepy.
Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
They're passively aggressively tormenting Jean.
Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun.
We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic.
Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Take care.
Alright, now for any player just wanting to do a quest, regardless of what the quest is about, just to get it done, to get XP, or just to progress something, just to be through with it so they can go back to mindlessly pressing buttons. Maybe this isn't the game for you, you know? But for the player who wants to... I mean, a lot of these quests are like this. They're somewhat drawn out. They're not for those who are in a rush, you know? They're to be experienced and enjoyed, and, you know, there's a story there. There's, you know, it's to be part of what's going on. That was amazing, and it still is. It's definitely a lost art nowadays. I can honestly say I appreciate it. And some of these are pretty involved. Some of the quests here, I mean, like, there's a lot of steps, and it's hard to find the people you need to talk to.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Farewell.
I would challenge anybody who finds themselves getting easily distracted and, you know, just getting kind of mindless and repetitious in the game to stop and open yourself up a little bit, to take a chance, to step out there and open yourself up a little bit and allow yourself to enjoy, you know, what would you say, the role play aspect of the game. I mean, you know, allow yourself to get immersed in the game. I think a lot of players are almost scared to do that, or they don't know that they can, you know? And I would challenge anyone to essentially step up your game and reward yourself by being able to enjoy the game on a whole new level. You can squeeze $1,000 value out of this $60 game if just giving it a chance. Not that any of you guys viewing this right now, ladies and gentlemen alike, don't already have that mindset, but for anybody new to this, definitely give it a shot. Give yourself a shot.
Can we get on with this? You got some hot property?
Yeah, I do. Got about 10 tons of it. Let's see, you can have one of these. I will be keeping one of those, definitely, to work with, though. Yeah, look at all these. I'm not going to carry around all 4 right now. I know they're supposed to make, you know, more powerful potions and what have you. But I think I'm going to keep the 2 lightest ones. I think altogether, you know, you're talking about like 15 pounds of stuff.
Move this item for you I think you've made a good bit of gold.
Totally worth it, man. Totally worth it.
I think I could. That seems a fair price.
We'll be keeping those, actually.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
At some point, I'm going to have to make a decision to sit there and make a crap ton of potions. Don't really want to waste the intelligence points, but
move this item for you at that price. That's
I got a little bit of liberty there. There's a little bit of room to maneuver around. There we go.
I think I can move a fine transaction.
Probably use those soul gems too. I don't know if they turn into not hot items once they're filled with a soul. I think it cleans them up. Actually, it's kind of like laundering them.
I should.
Let me buy a couple of these just because.
You're a fine negotiator.
I know what I am.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap. You too.
See you later, and often, Ongar.
Get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off. Hi there.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this? Arnora and Gerunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing.
Maybe, maybe not.
Shadow is all in an uproar. First the chapel attack, now the prophet ranting about the end. How dare you steal from me?
Everyone's just sneaking around and screwing each other over here. Yeah, the Nords, if they're not pilfering one another, they're fist fighting. Awesome. All right, well, the world is essentially at our disposal. We can go wherever we want, do what we want. I'm thinking, well, one of the next major towns, let's go around and do Mages Guild stuff. Ought to give us an opportunity to do a little leveling as we go too. So, maybe Anvil, who knows? Anyway, if you want to subscribe and click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Appreciate you all hanging out. Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. All right, y'all take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.